My office staff was, again, they were detained and interrogated at gunpoint. I was held at gunpoint for 8 hours. I had guns held to my head for 8 hours. At least one gun. Sometimes there were 3 when they were asking me questions. It was so over the top. I really couldn't believe it, you know, and as the hours rolled on that day, it sunk in that this is real, that this was really happening. I couldn't believe that this was happening. You know, up until that point in my life, I actually had faith in the United States. I thought that we had a decent system. I thought that there was justice here in the States. My faith in our country died that day. It did. I realized that it's all a show. It really is. It's all a show. My dad called my wife and said they got him. They took him downtown. He's in jail, and she passed out. It was too much.
I can go back to the moment. It takes me a lot to go back to that moment, too. I have to actually dig in there to when Dan was persecuted. It's so far back, and I like to keep it that way because it was very difficult. The patients, they actually, I don't know if Dan shared this with you, but they actually called every single patient at that time seeking for one complaint. And I thought, well, I'm sure there will be one complaint. I mean, we're not perfect. There was not one complaint at all. And that was, to me, that was like, wow, I knew we were doing something right. And that courtroom was actually filled with patients.
I couldn't give up on the patients. Why? It was their lives. You know, a lot of them, I was their only hope. I was the only one that was, at that point, able to do anything for them. Honestly, I couldn't turn my back on them, you know? I couldn't do it.
You don't even realize, you know, where I was at.
Sure.
I was out of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember standing there with that business card at the health food store going, God,
Okay.
I hope this person can help me. I feel like this person's supposed to help me. And I hope that you've changed my life. Yep.
Thanks for trusting me. Thanks for believing.